Hey everybody, this is Michael with Asymmetrical Preparedness. Today we're going to go over one of my bags. I don't really name them, like bug out bag, get home bag, inch bag, anything like that. They're bags. This is kind of set up for like a patrol bag, more than just a get home bag. But anyway, let's get into it. So it's just a backpack. It's not a very high-end backpack. It's, it works okay. They're stitched fairly well, so pretty happy with the bag, but that's not really what it's about. So let me start off with the top here. Let me roll it over. Oh, here you can't even see that. This is how I hook my zippers together. Just lace the pieces in between in through each other. Let me see here. Let me turn it down a little bit so you can kind of see that. See they're laced together? I don't know if you can see. Basically put this head through here, then put this one through here. Just so your zippers don't come undone. Anyway, so open this up. It's got a bunch of etc. stuff in it. I'll move it back so you can see a little bit better. There you go. We got some bug spray. Repel. Bug spray. Good stuff. So what is this? Wrapped in duct tape. There's some 550 cord underneath the duct tape. Open it up. This is 550 cord, and actually I'm not going to take it all apart. This is you see the safety pins and stuff in there? It's a little fishing kit that I have put together. So it's it's got a bunch of fishing stuff in it, out of an old pill bottle. You guys can see that. Sawyer Mini water filter, really good water filter, back flushable. A snap-on, multi-tool. It's pretty decent. It works pretty well. This one's brand new. I've never even used this one before. I've used other ones like it though. They have a lot of good stuff. It's one of those things they sell at Costco around Christmas time. Like as a kit. So we got the CRKT. I don't even know what to call it. Oh, the Eaton Tool Xl. It has a bunch here. I'll do a close-up on it so you can see the different things that it has on it, and then the eating tool. So it's got a bunch of stuff. It's one of those useful little items to have. Bandana. What is this? Oh, one of the cheapo whistles, thermometer, compass, and then it has like a little magnifying glass in it. This is one of those cheapo little things I just threw in. Purell, that's gold nowadays. Alright, just a sec about that. Let me see. Good pair of leather gloves. Leather work gloves. So this here we got, it's like a little med kit kind of. Got rolled gauze. We got some bandage rolls. Here, I guess I'll open it up. Bandage roll. Some Sepacol lozenges, because these numb your throat. Actually, let me adjust this up a little bit so I don't have to be all bending down. Alright, Sepacol lozenges. They're cough drops, but they numb your throat. They actually work and actually keep you from coughing. If you're out patrolling and you got a little bit of a cough and you want to stay, you don't want to give away your presence of where you're at. So this helps you stay quiet. Like I said, some gauze, bandages, moleskin. What's in here? Oh yeah, more moleskin. This is mainly like a foot pack, so extra strength pain reliever, just some things like that. And it got some anti-diarrheals and some anti-constipation things in there. Help out a little bit. This isn't an eye pack or anything like that. It's just a couple extra things I throw in. So we got that. Let me throw them back in here really quick so I can show you guys the other stuff. Coach Sawyer rolls off, of course. Just throw this stuff back in here and get it back up. Yeah, like I said, this isn't just this bag. I've made it, and it doesn't really have a specific purpose to it, but it's got a lot of good stuff in it, you'll see. Alright, so that's the top. Here, one thing I got right here is a Kershaw. It's like a machete knife. It's a decent knife. This one hasn't been used. I have one like it though that's been the heck beat out of it. It's pretty thick, as you can see the spine. It's a flat spine, so you can use it for a ferro rod. You can use it for batoning. It's a pretty decent knife. You know, like I said, it's more like a machete than a knife. That's kind of the role it fills for me. A lot of, you know, like bushcraft type stuff. It's really good for. But I just keep that shoved down here in the strap right here. Keep the strap tight so it doesn't come out. Alright, so and then on this other side, a dime, survival dime. I don't know where that came from. On the other side I have a shovel in here. It's just a folder, tri-folding shovel, E-tool, entrenching tool, whatever you want to call it. Alright, so I'll go to this little pocket out here. What do we got here? Compass. Brunton compass. Pretty decent quality compass, you know, I mean it does the things. What else we got in here? We got, oh, you'll notice things in Ziploc bags because I live in the Pacific Northwest where it rains a lot. This is just a beanie, OD green beanie. Set of the Tasco little binoculars, because that's really useful to have. Put the beanie in here. Beanie is just for extra warmth, and the binoculars are because, yeah, that's a need. And the compass, I'm not going to show you maps and stuff like that because, you know, that's all OPSEC type stuff. Oh, one side note, you'll see all the ends of my straps are duct taped together. Keep your ends of your straps duct taped together. Don't let them hang loose and flop all over the place. So here's another one, duct taped. You know, they're all duct taped, except for maybe the waist ones, because the waist ones I want adjustable whether I want to have them on or not. But yeah, tie up all the loose ends so don't snag on stuff. Alright, opening up the top, what we got here, we got an MRE in the top. We got vegetable lasagna. You see the M&Ms in there and stuff. This is a totem, which is the tailored operational training meal. Because I get these for about $55 for a case of 12 on base. And good deal. So MRE, because, you know, gotta have calories. And that one's not stripped, as you see. I just threw it in. And it's vegetable lasagna, not because I love it so much, but it's because of what I had. Alright, this little pocket, oh yeah, that's right, I didn't put anything in there because I don't need it. Okay, it's got dual retainers here. Open this up. Oh, here, let me scoot it back so you can see me opening it up. There you go. Open it up. So what do you got in here? That is a dry bag. So you just grab and you pull. And it pulls the whole thing out as a unit. That's my pack. See? There's nothing else in there. Because, like I said, I live in the Pacific Northwest where it rains all the time. So I want everything staying dry. It's a good dry bag. So what do I got in the dry bag? Well, let me show you. Dry bag, also how it works, let me see, adjust the camera a little bit here, is straps together like this, which holds it together. And then all it does is basically just unrolls. So that's really all it's holding together. It rolls together like that. So what do we got in here? We have a Daytrex ration. You see I paid $7.99 for it, which isn't too bad of a price. That was at Sportsman's Warehouse. But yeah, so this is a 3,600 calorie block. Daytrex rations. Really good. Ah yes, hammock. Hammocks rock. Love hammock camping. Side note, men out there, one of my favorite things about hammock camping is, and you guys know what I'm talking about if you've ever been camping before, you got to pee in the middle of the night. What do you do if you're in a tent? You got to get up, you got to get dressed, you put your shoes on, especially if it's pouring down rain outside. Get everything dressed, go outside, stand there in the pouring rain. What do you do in a hammock? Well, you unzip your sleeping bag, whip it out, roll over on the side, and pee. I love it. But anyway, so what do we got here? Here is this is sweet. It's a Recon X from Climate. It's an ultra lightweight sleeping pad. It's like a skeletonized sleeping pad. Awesome. It supports you in all the right places, but in none you don't. So it's super, super light and super compact. Sleeping pad. And you're just like, well, you have a hammock. You hammock camp. Why do you have a sleeping pad? Because you may not always use my hammock, and because you still want protection from convection, which is the movement of air around you. And yeah, this has little holes in it, stuff like that, so it's not the best. But hey, it works, and it gives me options. Okay, so what do I got in the first bag? So, Ziploc bags inside the dry bag because it rains all the time here. Alright, you can see here, I'll show you right there, in my wife's nice handwriting, not like mine. So in this bag I have a whistle compass. Actually, oh yeah, I got another one of those. So I need to get rid of that first one. I got the finger saw. I have a can opener, which is a P38. I have 20 safety pins. I have 2 glow sticks. I have another insect repellent because insects are a pain in the butt. I have 10 small zip ties. I have 10 medium zip ties. A needle and thread, an emergency poncho, 100 feet of 550 cord, one thing of rem oil. You can see the rem oil right there. And an emergency blanket and an emergency poncho. See, you can see the 550 cord there, and you can see the saw, and you can see the compass and some repel also in there. It's a bug spray. So it's a different kind than I had over here. So that's the first bag that comes out of there. And I got everything organized like this in bags and in labeled, so I know what's in there. So this is my fire and cooking kit. What do I have in here? I have one of these little stoves. One of these little stoves that folds open. Here, I'll show you really quick what I'm talking about. And it is in another Ziploc bag, inside a Ziploc bag, inside a dry bag, inside my backpack. So this kind of cheapo little stove just opens up like that. Here's the Trioxylane fuel tabs, and then you put the tabs there, you light them, not all at once of course, and then you put your pan on top. Quick, easy, simple. Because simple, hey, keep it simple, stupid. Why not just keep things easy? So yeah, and that's one of those things when I'm out, that's why I say it's a general purpose bag. It's not a patrol bag because I don't cook on patrol, so I wouldn't be carrying the extra weight. So you see we got in here fire starting kit and 2 candles. So fire starting kit, dryer lint, actually this is dryer lint, some waterproof matches, a lighter, and some of that really fine steel wool. So that's my fire starting kit. And right here, oh yeah, so I have 2 of these little, here I'll unroll it so you can see them a little bit, 2 little candles. This is more like a all-purpose survival bag. Alright, so that's the second bag. What's the next one? The next one I'll have to do another video about. Med kit. It's got a bunch of stuff in it. It's a pretty decent kit. It's not really an IFAK, it's more like a med kit. So I'm not going to talk about it here, I'll do another video on it. Hygiene thing. So we got a roll of toilet paper all crushed up, and like you can see the vacuum sealing effect I got on it pretty well with crushing this. So I got 1 chapstick, because my wife put it in there. She's like, you gotta have your chapstick. Oh, and a medicated chapstick. A bar of soap, toilet paper, and 6 tampons. Tampons are useful in a lot of things. You can use them for tinder starting fires. You can use them for medical uses, like use the gauze to pack wounds with. I'm not saying just shove the tampon in there. I'm saying, use the gauze as needed. Just one sec. Okay, on to the next bag that is in here. Next bag is some pants. Just some, it's like, I don't know, some kind of civilian camouflage pants, just as an extra pair of, like work pant type things. And then same with this is just a, it's a OD green type Henley, just long sleeve shirt. They have extra, clothing. And then this is 2 pairs, or actually 3 pairs of merino wool socks that are, in another bag inside the bag. So, just a sec. Alright, sorry about that. So now I'm on to the last compartment. Undo the straps. Open up this bottom compartment here. And what do I got? Poncho. Just camo, waterproof poncho. Cup, camping cup, cooking, drinking, doing the things. What do we got here? Okay, this is a saw. You know what I'm talking about? It's Browning, it's just an inexpensive saw. Open it up. Okay. Oh, no. Just a sec. Alright, sorry about that. Moment of mental non-clarity. I haven't touched a saw in a long time. Anyway, there's a little button here on the side. You push the button, open the saw. You can see, I mean, it's been used. I've used it, but you know, it's been a while. So it's just a lock blade, big saw. So, you know, it's nice to have different options to, you know, to cut up stuff. So, like I said, this is just kind of like a general purpose, like an all-purpose bag type thing. So I'm gonna put this back away, and then what do we got here? We got some hand warmers. 3 packs of hand warmers. It's always a good thing to have. Help keep you warm. 2,400 calorie pack, rations, emergency food rations. You get these at Walmart. They're cinnamon, right? Yeah, apple cinnamon. They're pretty decent. I like them. They're all right. Okay, Dynamo Flashlight. I don't know if you guys have ever seen one of these things, but they're pretty cool. So, it's a flashlight. It doesn't take batteries. What you do is you go like this. You just pull this little lever like this, and it creates the light. Not quiet. They're not quiet at all, but they work, and it lets out light. Not too much light either, though. Close in type stuff you want to see working around your camp and stuff like that, it's all right. So we got water bottle, 1 water bottle, 2 water bottle, and an MRE. Pasta with vegetables. And no, I didn't pick both my MREs to be vegetarian. On the contrary, they're just what ended up in here. So, yeah, menu number 11, pasta with vegetables. They're not too bad. So yeah, that's all it's in here, as well as on the back, I forgot to mention, 100 milliliter water bladder there. So those 2 water, you know, that 100 milliliters plus these 2 water bottles, plus a Sawyer Mini, and I live in the Pacific Northwest, where it rains a lot. We got a lot of lakes, a lot of rivers, a lot of streams, all that kind of stuff around. So just want to kind of show you guys what's in, you know, it's kind of like a survival bag, because this is way more stuff than I would carry in a patrol. In a tactical environment, I wouldn't have heating stuff, you know, I wouldn't have things like this. I would just eat out of the MRE or crumble the rations and eat it. I wouldn't have things like this, the flashlight. I probably wouldn't have, you know, I wouldn't have bar soap. I wouldn't have chapstick. I wouldn't have, you know, this cooking thing. I wouldn't even have a fire starting kit, because unless it was like winter and I was in an austere environment. A lot of stuff in here I probably wouldn't have either. I wouldn't have a signal whistle. And if I had the hammock, I might not take the pad. I'm not sure. Depends. And then I probably wouldn't take extra clothing. And I wouldn't take like a saw, probably, tactical environment. I would make do with what I had otherwise. So there's a lot of things, like I said, I wouldn't necessarily have in here if it was a patrol pack, but it's kind of like a general survival pack. This gives you a general idea of some of the things I have, some of the things I would put in a bag, and the organization. The organization's nice. They have everything labeled, quantities and everything like that. And if your handwriting sucks, have your wife write it like I do. Anyway, I hope this helps you guys out. Hope it gives you some motivation to do things like this, have bags like this. I have a dedicated patrol pack. I have a dedicated long range pack. Lots of food, water, stuff like that. This is general purpose pack. We also have I have get home bags in each vehicle, things like that. So this is just another different kind of bag that you can have that helps you do the things. So make prepping fun, please. You know, use this stuff. Get out and use it. All this stuff is used. Obviously, the food isn't, and the water isn't. But most of it, well, actually not. You saw the new items. I told you which items I hadn't used. I have items like that, and that I used in other bags. It's just I don't use this bag that much. I need to actually get out and use this bag. So please prep a little every day, and prep out of peace of mind, not out of fear. I love you guys, and blessings to you and yours.